Definition of Vernier Caliper. Vernier caliper is a precision instrument used to measure linear dimensions, internal and external diameters, and depths. It consists of a main scale and a sliding vernier scale, enabling measurements with an accuracy of up to 0.01 mm or 0.001 inches. This tool is widely used in engineering, manufacturing, and scientific applications. Parts of a vernier caliper. 1. External jaws, used for measuring the external diameter or width of objects. 2. Internal jaws. Smaller jaws used for measuring the internal diameter of objects like pipes or holes. 3. Depth rod. A thin rod extending from the bottom, used for measuring the depth of holes or recesses. 4. Main scale. A fixed scale engraved on the body of the caliper, usually in millimeters and inches. 5. Vernier scale. A sliding scale that works alongside the main scale for precise measurements. 6. Locking screw, a small screw to lock the vernier scale in place during measurement. 7. Thumb screw thumb clamp, a small rotating knob that allows for smooth sliding of the vernier scale. 8. Measuring faces, the surfaces of the jaws and depth rod that come in contact with the object being measured. 9. Fine adjustment screw, a mechanism for fine-tuning the position of the vernier scale for greater accuracy. 10. Frame. The body of the caliper, holding all components together. Types of vernier calipers. Standard vernier caliper. The most common type, used for basic measurements like external, internal dimensions, and depth. Dia typically features a main scale, a sliding vernier scale, external jaws, internal jaws, and a depth rod. Jenner dial vernier caliper. Instead of a sliding vernier scale, it has a dial gauge that displays measurements, making it easier to read. As suitable for users who prefer a visual display over manual scale reading. Cheller digital vernier caliper features a digital screen that displays measurements directly, highly user-friendly, and provides fast and accurate readings. Gear tooth vernier caliper, specifically designed to measure the thickness of gear teeth, and has special jaws suited for gear measurements. A vernier depth gauge, used solely for measuring depths of holes, slots, or recesses. It consists of a main scale and a depth rod for accurate depth measurement. Vernier height gauge, designed for vertical measurements. Often used in workshops to measure height differences on surfaces or objects. 10 examples for a vernier caliper video. Demonstrate how to measure the outer diameter of a metallic or wooden cylinder using the external jaws of the vernier caliper. Show how to use the internal jaws of the vernier caliper to measure the inner diameter of a pipe or a hollow object. Highlight the depth rod feature by measuring the depth of a drilled hole or container. Demonstrate measuring the thickness of a thin sheet of metal, plastic, or cardboard. Use the vernier caliper to compare dimensions, like diameter or thickness, of two similar or dissimilar objects. Measure and display the outer diameter of a coin to demonstrate precision. Show how the tool can measure the external diameter of a spherical object like a ball bearing. Use the depth rod of the vernier caliper to measure the depth of a laboratory beaker. Demonstrate how to measure the width of a narrow slot or groove using the external jaws. Explain and show how to identify and correct for a zero error in the vernier caliper readings. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Power of Knowledge Vision for more insightful videos.